Hey guys, it's Val's Pretty Glam. Oh, look at all these people signing up. Look at these people. Look at these. We're gonna start here really quick. Here we go. 10, 9, 8,
This is all.
7,
I want to do
6,
it.
5, 4, 3,
I can't breathe.
2. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do. Come on now. This is how we do it. It's Wednesday night. Yeah, Ashley's here with the craft stuff. Yeah, it's gonna get really nice.
They're gonna say rough. It's gonna get rough in here.
And welcome to the Magnolia Magenta podcast. And yes, we have the featured guest here tonight. Her name's Ashley. She's the founder, creator, the brains, the driving force behind
the only one that'll show up for
MagnoliaMagenta.com. And here she is, folks. Ashley. Yeah.
You guys, I was trying to sing.
Ashley, welcome to the show. So, what have you been up to since the last time we seen you?
Well, I've done a lot of grocery shopping today, and don't tickle me. Okay.
I am
so all this energy. I know we get really giddy when the kids go to bed. It's kind of not fair. How's everyone doing?
Doing great.
Val, I love seeing your face at the bottom of my screen.
Love seeing Val's Pretty Glam.
And then I think that's Gerald, the other dot. But anyhow. Okay, so I am going to be working in my Fruits of the Spirit book.
Oh, nice.
And using some goodies from the kit and doing the napkin technique. I don't even know what you call it.
What didn't say here, but doing.
Heather, I saw. Canada, eh? Pretty windy up there. But no tornadoes, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're sick of seeing the napkin thing, but I haven't actually periscoped about it yet. So I have to do one.
What's the napkin thing?
Oh my goodness, you guys, he doesn't even know. You don't even know, honestly?
What do you mean?
Do you ever just search the hashtag Bible journaling? You really should.
Nope, I don't ever search any hashtags.
You don't? Get a life. Yeah, the napkin technique. Okay, so this is our current, where's my page? This is our current kit for the month. I cannot talk. Yeah, you guys just had snow like yesterday. So, believe it or not, what do you think these little pineapples are?
Pineapples.
No, that's not. No. Like, do you think they're a
like
sticker? Do you think they're like rub-on tattoos? Oh. Do you think they're...
Sticker?
Yeah, they feel like a sticker, right?
Yep.
Got a slight raise to it. It's not. It's a napkin. You got it, Danny.
What do you mean a napkin?
It's a napkin. Like, these are napkins. You guys. It's like I'm giving this tutoring just for Max here. It's going to blow his mind. It's a napkin. Wait, if I can find it, I'll show you. It's a pineapple napkin that you can use to put as like a
you just cut them on
mixed media part onto your Bible.
You just cut them on and then glue them on?
Yeah. It's not just. I mean, there's some finesse to it.
Sounds like a good...
Hey, bless pants. I
guess you could really do that with anything.
I'm not really paying attention.
Actually, when I was younger...
No, you can't just do it with anything. This is like...
When I was younger...
You're going to see. When you put it over words, you can kind of see through it. Yeah, get
When I was younger, I used to go through...
It's going to be amazing.
I used to go through magazines, cut out my favorite athletes, and then glue them
very similar to collaging.
A collage. Very...
Well, I'm going to show you... Okay, try not to be such a killjoy here.
Killjoy? I'm saying it was great. It's a skill that I perfected back in 4th grade, and people are still doing it.
So I'm using the verse from... so I put the pineapples on this page.
70s.
But where is my... I'm actually doing the joy day. So I am doing verse John 15:11. It says, I have told you this so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete.
Lots of joy going on up in there.
So God wants us to live in pure joy. So he sent his son that we could have a relationship with him and experience the forgiveness and truth that allows true joy to be in our own hearts. Joy is the outward fruit of a life well lived. So that's the verse I'm doing. And wouldn't you know it, this is the only Bible in my collection that is still blank. So this is the interleaven, which I will show you what it looks like when you put a napkin over words, but this is my only one. So I'll be working on a blank page, which kind of throws off my planning, but I guess most of you that know me know that I don't really plan things out. I just kind of wing it.
So true.
So what you're going to do is cut the parts of your napkin. The best kind of napkin I found is one that is a white base, so the background kind of blends in. If this was a dark blue napkin, you're going to see that line around. And I like that the graphic pops.
The ones you get at Chipotle that are like brown probably wouldn't work for this, guys.
No, not going to be your best. So what you're going to do is just very close. So this is what you call fussy cutting. You're going to cut around. I'm not doing my best here. But you get the idea.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in a few minutes and I want to see the
Happiness depends on happenings. Joy depends on Jesus. I love that.
Good take.
Yeah, true joy isn't momentary happiness.
Touche, whoever spouted that wisdom.
That was Heather.
Where do you get those napkins?
Did I get these napkins? No idea. Usually comes to me. Okay, I'll think about it.
Store or Target?
Yeah, maybe Target. I don't know. Maybe Walmart. So napkins are either a 2-ply or a triple ply. So what you're going to do is peel off the layers. I like to cut mine first because it's easier to cut a little thicker napkin than if you separate your napkin right away. And this guy's a little tricky. He's actually a 3-ply, which I didn't realize at first. But there is another layer. I'm going to have to look at. There's another layer hiding here. Hold on. Can't see from there. So you peel off. Why does this always happen on camera? When I just lost my thumbnail. Well, hey, thanks. Okay, so pretend it took off that layer, and it looks like this. So it's very see-through, and this is what the other sheets look like. So you just throw those away. And you can actually, if you put it on words, I'm up really tight here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the washi to get it to stick. You can still see the words through it, which is something that I love. I have big floral napkins and did kind of like a corner cluster. Hey, Ashley. Hey. You're new to Bible journaling. Well, hopefully I will teach you something and not scare you. And so you can still see the words through. So I like that with once you peel off all those plies. I'm working in an interleaven Bible, so that has a blank page in between all the written pages. So right now you're just seeing blank white paper, but you can faintly see the next chapter in the Bible in there. And my other Bibles, the sheets are even thinner than this. So these little guys are kind of random, but they were fruit, and I was like, what? I have fruit napkins? Who knew? Who knew I bought such a thing? So it worked out perfectly. Where I am more drawn to the abstract kind of like pieces that you would just put a piece, where this, I'm going to have to make something out of these 5 little fruits and kind of make it look cohesive. So don't be scared. It might look a little crazy, but we're rolling with it. Yeah, the Fruits of the Spirit kit. Yeah, I think I have 12 left for this month. So they just came out last week. And I have some exciting news to tell you at the end about my next ones. So let's get down. I think I want to do some base color before I glue these down, and I'll show you how to glue them down. And while I'm talking about this, I have, maybe I won't. Let's just do it. I am going to host a napkin swap. So if you are somebody that wants to try this, but you don't want to go out and buy a million napkins just to try one thing in your Bible, we're going to do a napkin swap. Because I think using a matte medium, and you can use gesso, clear gesso, anything that is going to dry transparent. Now there's different like glues that you could just use, but the nice thing with this and with like a clear gesso is that, oh yay, see it? Won't this be fun? Okay, you 3 are in for sure. Love it. You want it, if you're going to do stuff around your napkin, you want to be able to draw on it, paint on it, marker on it. So you want something that will take color. Or if you just use kind of a glue thing, you're not going to get paint to stick to that. So this is what our Walmart had, because my clear gesso, which I guess I would recommend by Prima, I would get that, but this is all that Walmart had, and it was $2, and it works perfectly fine. So I'm going with it. So like you would Mod Podge something, you're going to put it underneath, you're going to put it on, you're going to put it on top. So kind of figure out where you want your little guys, and they could hang off the edge and you could trim them. I think I'm going to do a little cluster. I pulled some pieces from the Fruits of the Spirit kit that I wanted to use. Maybe I'll work in the bottom corner. I'm kind of a bottom corner girl. I don't know what that says about me. But I get scared of like a full page. So I foresee having this on there somewhere. So maybe I want to have some kind of poking out around here. Something like that. Okay. So I have a rough idea of where I want to put it. So I just took a little bit. You just want like a thin, smooth layer. You don't want any globs, because that's definitely going to show up. And you're just going to carefully lay this down. And I'm going to do this section here. You can see this guy I'm leaving hang off the edge. I'm being kind of generous with this. It is going to ripple and warp, but I promise it will dry. As long as you don't have any globbies in there, it should dry okay. And I'm using a nice big brush so I can kind of just once over it. Okay, so using your brush, you're just going to tap it down, and you want to pull your image, start from the inside and pull it to the outside. You don't want to just start brushing up and down or side to side. Oh, sorry, Heather. I'm using a matte medium, which is similar to a gesso. I didn't have any of my clear gesso left, and my closest place to get real art supplies is over an hour away. So this is what my Walmart had, and it was $2, and it works perfectly fine. It just makes sure when you read the back that it dries transparent, because you don't want to have like a white one. Okay, so before this gets too wonky dry here, I got to smooth it out. Okay, so I'm taking that. Maybe I should dry it. I have my bottom. I just lightly tap my brush and pulled outward to get it to lay down flat. So I really haven't put anything on the top, because you really should dry the bottom so you don't get wrinkles like I just did. So if you pull it outward, it shouldn't leave any air bumps. I'm going to quick dry this bottom layer. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so you can see it's a little wrinkly. It's not totally dry. You make sure yours is dry so you don't get as many wrinkles. And then with your brush, you're going to put a layer over the top. And that same technique of starting in the middle and pulling it outward so you don't get wrinkles. You're going to take a little bit better time and care with yours than I will, I'm sure. But that's part of the fun of doing art. It's getting a little messy. But it is crucial that you work outward so you don't wrinkle your napkin, because it is pretty thin. Oh no, I missed the tip. Say it again. and paint dry. Okay, so make sure you wash out your brush right away so you don't glue all your bristles together. I don't know, I might, should I put one? You can't even see what I'm doing. I'm putting one, see, over here on the words, real quick. Okay, so then I can show you that one, what it looks like over the words too. So we'll let that dry. Okay, so the beauty of the napkin is it's thin, it's quick. Napkins have endless patterns. This was just a pineapple one I had. I didn't cut any of the ones that had the perforations, but you're really not going to see that when you put it in there. But think of all the damask patterns and fun theme ones. Can you imagine Christmas like a poinsettia in the corner of something? Yummy. Okay, so this is almost dry. So I'm going to show you. This is just the Faber-Castell Big Brush pens, and I'm going to show you. It'll go right over it. It doesn't, yeah, cheap too. Sometimes when I go to garage sales, there'll just be like a pack of random napkins, and I bought some, and I thought like, oh man, my mother's going to think I'm like homeless because I'm buying like people's used napkin remnants, but it was for this reason. How fun. Okay, so I'm going to do pineapple stripes. I don't know, I'm making this up. You could watercolor, you could, I don't know, you could really do anything. And you can kind of see where it touches the medium, like right here, where it's still wet, where the medium is, and then it's dry where it's hitting the page. So it will eventually dry, it just takes a little bit longer. So you could hit your gun on that too. Tissue paper? Yeah, definitely. Well, like Max was saying, I mean, you can do the same type of Mod Podge thing even with magazine pages, but this is just really thin, and so I think the appeal comes from that you can see through it. You can kind of blend it into your page. It looks like a seamless sticker, not a magazine clipping or like a die cut that's clearly on the edge. I'm cornered in here. So I'm just building a background for what will be behind my message and my little verse. Remember I showed you this little guy, he will probably be in there. Was it hard the first time you painted over words in your Bible? Yes and no. It was hard to just get started, but I have been artsy and been writing in my Bible since I was young, and so this was just a different kind of notes. And I think when I thought of my Bible like an art journal where I did all my art in one area, then it wasn't as daunting. So like this is one of my first ones. I'll just show you real quick. I know that some of these pages I'm not going to be able to read, so I don't necessarily always bring these to church to look things up. I know I have other Bibles and study Bibles that I can look at the words, and I know there's a lot of controversy from if this is disrespectful, but I think anytime your heart is in the right place and you're trying to worship the Lord, I don't think that can be wrong if you're sharing your heart and it's getting you into the Bible and it's making you read these chapters and making you, do something. I definitely do a lot more busy ones on the pages that don't have any words, but I don't always cover them all up. Like I can still read through here even with just a simple marker. My style isn't to like completely paint the whole thing out, even though I would like to try one of those blackout pages. Usually with the watercolor, you can still see it, or you can flip something up and still read it. So it's there, it's just hiding in here, but to me, it just like blends together and is this perfect mix of worship and the Lord, and I don't know. So this is one I was working on last night. But it definitely, isn't for everybody. That's why the interleaven, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I know it's not like unleavened bread, but why this is a kind of a popular way of Bible journaling if you don't like covering up the words, because you have a blank page that can accent the page with the words. Now I still, have done some stuff in the word sections, but it's mostly on the other side. But sometimes the big pages can be a little scary too. So yeah, so that's the main napkin technique. And like I said, so these are the stickers that come in this month's kit. And I like the fact that it's like this little pineapple, if I can take them off. I watercolored these and then doodled on them and then had stickers made out of them. I like that. I don't know, it looks like it. And this obviously is going to stick out more than even the paper, like the napkin, the thin paper is going to. So I like that there's a mix between different mediums that you can use to create something appealing for the eyes. So I'm definitely going to use that. I'm going to trim these off. I'm probably going to do a couple more things to my page, but I wanted to quick get on here. I know it's super late, and just show you the napkin thing and show you how awesome it is. And tell you that you have to sign up. The sign up is on my website in the Happy Mail section. Where's my thing? If you go to magnoliamagenta.com, you can sign up for the napkin exchange. And here's what it's going to be. You're going to just put in your email. So kind of like for the Happy Mail exchange. Just your email, and then I'm going to send you my address, and everyone is going to send 8 of the same napkins. So you buy a pack of napkins. Some of the big fancy ones come in 8s. Yeah. I'll do that. If you ship it to me, I'll ship it to you. So what'll happen is I'm going to get all these sets of 8 napkins, and it's going to be open until June 1st. So I'm going to wait a couple days for post to get here for people that are tardy and delinquent. But we will take you. And then I will make sure everybody gets 8 napkins sent back. So let's say you get, I don't know, a 16 pack and you want 2 sets. Send me 2 sets and then I will send them back. So I will pay the shipping back. You just ship them to me, which 8 napkins, I checked it, is not very thick. And you can put them in an envelope and you can ship it for what was like $1.19. So it wasn't bad. Somebody said there's really cute flower napkins at the dollar store right now. So it potentially costs you $2, and then you'll get all these different napkins back that you can try to do. So preferably the white background ones, because they're a lot easier to blend in to the pages than if this was a solid color and then the thing. So if that's something that sounds fun to you because you don't want to go out and buy 12 different packs of napkins, sign up and we will do that next week. I think it will be lots of fun. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, yes, Tuesday morning. Yeah, if you guys live in fun places like that, you definitely can find some cute napkins. I struggle because I'm not buy anything. But here's the one you can see here. Ooh, I didn't decoupage on top. Decoupage. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm stuck in the 70s too for painting here. Where did my brush go? So you see how you can see the words through it? I love that. And one thing about using like the clear gesso or the matte medium, it's not going to stick to your other page too. If you make sure it's good and dry, it's going to stay good and dry and you're not going to have trouble. So sign up for the napkin thing. What else was I going to tell you? Try the napkin technique. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube too if you need a slower one. Yeah, on the text is very fun. Carol, is that you? Because Carol, I think you're my only one that has signed up. Yeah, I just put it on this afternoon. Okay, so this is the next kit update. Val, you and me, we're like on the same wavelength. So my next kits are the specialty kits for spring and summer. And what a specialty kit. My monthly kits, you girls know, come with tons of little embellishments and papers and stickers and things that I draw and die cuts and whatnot. But the specialty kits have less stuff in them because they have a full stamp set. So there are 8 different specialty kits. I listed them tonight, and they're all going to come with my little mini coloring book. So this is a 8x11, like the devotional size, but it's a little coloring book. So it's all about grace. And there's a quick little devotional. Oh, this is not a new one. Hold on. This is my edit one. Here we go. I just got them from the printers today. So I drew all these pages, and they are little coloring sheets. So I'm super excited. So all of the kits will come with this one, where typically they come with the devotional. Oh, these little houses. I think I might have to do a house kit. I have found so many cute little house things ever since I started drawing that. And the sweet treats. I might have a stamp set coming that looks like this. And then a place for you to doodle your own. So I'm super excited about the coloring book. And it has been a labor of love drawing everything and getting it just perfect for the pages. But, so you can check that out too. If you want to see more pictures, it's all online. So yeah, that's what's happening with me. Thank you. Anybody have stuff happening with them that they want to share about? So these are my two new ones that are out. And what you should get. Walmart, $2. Everybody can afford that, and a pack of dollar store napkins and can get their art on. Yes, yes. No, you guys are so quiet. So quiet. Okay, well, I'm going to keep putzing here with my oversized pineapple here and try to make it not so scary. Oh, there might be stickers too. You know, the Bloom and Grace is my June theme. So it's technically for June, and I decided to release it early. So you're going to see it for a while. But like the Fruits of the Spirit, I have a gal who's making all my drawings into stickers. And I have a gal who's making my drawings into little die cuts. So the next big kits will have these too. And they will all be florals. So it's pretty fun. Oh, did I show you the little shakers? So this is like a Project Life size card, but that's one of my watercolors into a little shaker. And then here's the deer of the month. So this little deer has been with me for like 6 months, and I just keep making him into a different theme. So this time he's like the Chiquita banana, but he's a deerquita. Isn't that cute? Yeah, check out the replay if you missed the beginning. Thank you. I know, everybody got their kits this week. It's been so exciting to see them. Hope you love them. I have to do a kiwi page. This kiwi is just screaming to me. But I don't know. what theme or phrase or verse goes with a kiwi? I don't know. Some things I think I tried too hard, but to make it work, but who knows. Okay, so I'm going to keep putzing with this, and I'll let you girls go to bed. But don't forget, sign up for the napkin swap. Promise me you will. You can napkin, decoupage, anything and everything. All right, but I'll talk to you later.